We're going to get into our next topic, and we are going to talk about Taylor Swift. This is, I wouldn't say bullying, but it's a situation where she's had to deal with it head on. It's this, she's in right now, actually, in a trial. It's currently happening in Denver, or is it Colorado, the greater Colorado area?
Colorado.
In Colorado. And she is saying that David Mueller, who's a DJ, and Cornelia, correct me if I'm wrong, because I know this is a story we've both been tracking, he groped her?
Yes, well, she's saying that he lifted up her skirt and grabbed her buttocks. So not necessarily like groping when you would think, like, you know, like a movement, but he did violate her in that way. So she is pursuing legal action. And she's saying it's not only about protecting her own honor and dignity, but she's doing this for every voiceless woman who may not have been able to fight against similar inappropriate action. So they are in court, and he did counter. They're suing each other because of this, because he's saying this isn't true. We took a picture of that current incident. There were 3 people in it. We were all smiling, and he also underwent 2 polygraph examinations where he responded to no to all of the questions about if he touched her under her skirt, and both test results said that he was speaking truthfully according to the complaint that he filed. So we have 2 sides of this, because on the Taylor side, they're saying because she said something immediately, as soon as it happened, she told her mother. So it's not like she just came out of the woodwork later on and was like, you know what, by the way, this happened. So they're saying both sides, it sounds valid, but they are battling it out in court.
And right now we have a reporter, Bobby Sheldon, who is in the courtroom in Denver this morning, or with our Denver affiliate there for our company. And Taylor Swift was called to testify about 30 minutes ago, said that Mueller touched her on one occasion during the meet and greet in June of 2013, said she felt her grab one butt cheek underneath the skirt, and then said it was very shocking, the thing that has never happened to me before. Swift went on to say she didn't report the incident immediately. She did tell her mom, but didn't report it until after the meet and greet because she didn't want to ruin the experience for fans in line. She also was questioned about the bodyguard in the room at the time. And bless you. And she said that bodyguard, Greg Dent, who worked on her security team at the time, stopped working for her quite some time after that incident. So that's the very latest inside the courtroom.
I think a lot of the questioning here is, well, of course Taylor's not lying. Why would she do this? What would, if it wasn't true, why would she do this? She doesn't need the money from this.
And she's only countersuing for $1.
For $1. This isn't about the money. Going to Cornelia's point, this is about her trying to stand up because she has that type of clout. For all the women out there who have been groped by a man, or even for the men who have felt sexual interrogation by others as well. I mean, she's just speaking up for the people who can't speak for themselves. And I think this does hold clout. This is a big deal. And I think what she's doing, whether it's it comes out to be true or not, it brings to light that whole idea that if something like that happened to you, don't stay quiet. Come to the forefront and talk about it, because it's not right. So I'm interested to hear, though. So he went through 2 polygraph tests, and they both came out that he was telling the truth.
It said that he was telling the truth. But this is the thing too, entertainment industry. You always hear those rumors about like casting couch and it like things get creepy on the back end. Sometimes that is the case, because you have a lot of people in power positions, and they always say when you get power, you really show who you were the whole time. So not saying that this really did happen, but you do have cases where entertainers, men or women, kids, feel like in order to get to the level of achievement or to the level that they feel like they need to get to, they need to just accept behavior, whatever that may be, from anybody. So, and whether that includes someone like just randomly flirting with you, or saying inappropriate comments, or touching you, or soliciting you for sex. Again, if you sometimes as entertainers, when you are in that position where you're trying to get where you want to go, and there's gatekeepers, people do try you. So the fact that she's even bringing this to light, I do applaud that, because it kind of does send a message to people in that industry that said it's not okay, and you will be checked, and we're not really dealing with this.
We have a live look. Let's take that live look now from inside the courtroom. So this is what's happening currently. Again, Taylor Swift did just take the stand, but
is she on the stand right now? I can't see from our distance. Taylor, our producer Taylor, can you confirm she's not on the stand right now, or she is?
Oh. Judge is away from the stand.
So we're just looking at a live look inside the courtroom.
Okay.
So and her mom was very emotional yesterday. I think anytime you see your child, she could do all the good in the world, but the moment you see her in a position of vulnerability, It's like, God. And she also had fans inside that room because there were seats available for the fans to go in and to support her. We know Taylor has a lot of fans. I'm interested to see how this turns out.
Yeah,
we'll because that picture we are seeing, it's not him lifting a skirt holding a butt cheek.
No.
It's him. And I will say, usually when you go in for a hug, you go at the lower back.
Right.
That's the furthest you go, just naturally, like, hey, it was him. And I don't know if it was another DJ. It was another woman, Taylor in the middle. So the DJ came to the side, but his hand was like this, and her butt was up here, or at least her waist. So it's like, well, what was happening behind the scenes? If only there was a mirror.
Yeah.
You know
or
what
a
I mean?
backwards angle of
Or
something.
backwards angle.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know. But
We'll
I guess
see.
this happened either before or after that photo, the groping, according to Taylor. So we'll keep you posted on what happens in that groping trial.